torching the Cavs last night. His former team putting up 46, 8, and 6. He also made 19 of his 26 shots in 7 of 11 from three-point range. Still the king. Looking at the best records in the NBA, the Lake Show are on top and the favorites to win it again. Kawhi and the Clippers are still chasing them at number 2. The Sixers are the top team in the East, but the superstar trio in Brooklyn are climbing. Max Kellerman, who's under the most pressure to knock off LeBron and the Lakers?
Kevin Durant, clearly. I mean, when KD got to Brooklyn with Kyrie, the mandate was to get to the finals at least. But then they added James Harden. James Harden, who, by the way, rolled out of bed, showed up fat and out of shape, and gave him 30 points, a triple-double with 30 points. I mean, game 1, and was winning with KD. And then the question was Kyrie even going to be there? Is he self-destructing? And then Kyrie's back. I mean, if you have an MVP with another MVP and a third all-star plus kind of player, that is a big 3. And in fact, it's a big 3 in the absence of any other big 3 in the league. There's no other big 3 in the league. You know what happens when you put a big 3 together and there's no other big 3? You got to at least get to the finals. That's the history of the NBA. Got to get to the finals. Now, you could say, well, KD already beat LeBron in the finals, but everyone knows what that was. LeBron James led a team against a 73-win Warriors team, went to Oracle on the road, wins a Game 7 against the same team that had just beaten a loaded Thunder team that KD was on. KD and the Warriors looked at each other and said, this dude, this LeBron dude, got together, and at that point, everyone in the world knew there's nothing you could do to stop him. It's not a level playing field. It's impossible to beat that team. So what? KD has 2 wins in the finals over LeBron. There's no way not to on that Warriors team. This is different. Now KD's like, okay, watch this. He made a courageous decision. I'm going to go somewhere, put together a team like LeBron does, and meet this dude head on. You have James Harden and Kyrie Irving, and you're Kevin Durant, who joined the 73-win team to beat LeBron. There is no more pressure on any player to knock LeBron off his throne than there is on Kevin Durant.
Max Kellerman, I don't, at this point, disagree with you. I know I'm supposed to, but I don't at this point disagree with you, particularly since James Harden arrived. What I would tell you, however, because James Harden arrived and they had won 2 straight, and James Harden was averaging 34 and did the triple-double, and him and KD came out the blocks vibing, and then Kyrie came back and they lost back-to-back games to Cleveland, even though he was averaging, he's averaging 28 points a game. He averaged 37.5 in those 2 games. He shot twice as much as James Harden. What I would say to you is that I don't disagree with you about Kevin Durant, but I can't let Kawhi Leonard off the hook, y'all. I really, really have a problem. And don't get me wrong, I don't mean have a problem. Kawhi's a good guy. Kawhi's a star. He plays on both ends of the floor. I'm only speaking in purely basketball sense. Kawhi is in L.A. Kawhi came to L.A. as a champion out of Toronto saying, there's a new sheriff in town. They marketed Kawhi Leonard as being the new sheriff in town. You had the king's crown dangling from his convertible, okay, driving down the highway in L.A., knowing LeBron was in town. That's what you came to town to say. That's what you came to town to claim, okay? And then LeBron answered the call. They handled their business in the first 2 rounds. They went to the conference finals, was waiting for you. You had a 3-1 lead. You lost to the Denver Nuggets. I'm sorry, I can't let Kawhi Leonard off the hook. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus.